loads of spring. String! Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Dandy TV. Now, according to the Met Office, the 1st of March is officially the start of spring. So, what better day to come to the countryside? You can tell it's spring, it's getting slightly warmer, the plants are growing and Arsenal are out of every major competition. Speaking of football, we catch up with Tube, Soccer AM legend, and give him a proper Dan-terrogation. We'll have the best of your jokes, but first, as always, time for the Dandy News. Thanks very much, Chris. We start with the news that the biggest collector of farming vehicles has decided that he no longer likes them. He's become an ex-tractor fan. Food news now, and a restaurant in Tatooine have caused uproar after starting to sell Wookiee burgers. I tried one and it was a little chewy. A bakers in Hull have become the first ever to combine pepperoni and Battenberg. One of the shop staff said coming up with the idea was a pizza cake. And finally, good news in the Cohen household after I won an award in journalism for breaking a story on the biggest ice cream. It was a massive scoop. That's it for this week's Dandy News. Do you know what I got for that ice cream story? Hundreds and thousands. God, how boring is the countryside? Ugh. Here's Tubes and his Dan-terrogation. Is there a KFC or something?
Tubes, are you ready for your Dan-terrogation?
Yes, I am.
What was the best thing about being a child?
Playing football in the playground with all my mates.
What was the best toy you owned?
Hulk Hogan figure. I had them all and I used to fight them in the ring.
If you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
A bird. So you could just fly anywhere for free and not pay ridiculous amounts for airfares.
What advice would you give a 10-year-old?
Keep it real.
What football team do you support?
Chelsea.
What was your favourite subject at school and why?
PE, because I could play more football.
What's your favourite video game?
I don't really play video games, but I have to say FIFA.
What was the most trouble you got in as a kid?
Wow. I was never really naughty, but I was just annoying at the back of the class. So once we locked our science teacher outside the classroom and she wasn't best pleased. And we were in a science class using Bunsen burners and we set fire to quite a lot of things.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
Probably the same sort of answer. I like to fly. I like flying, but I don't like sitting on a plane for ages. I get grumpy. So if I have a superpower, I'd probably fly.
Who's the most famous person on your mobile phone?
I don't know if he's the most famous, but he's probably changed his number, but I'd probably say John Terry and James Corden. But I had that when he wasn't really famous, so it's probably changed as well.
What job did you want to be growing up?
A footballer, but I can't run fast enough. I've got not a bad touch, but I've got the second best job in the world working with football.
If you could only eat one food forever, what would it be?
Chicken chow mein.
What's your favourite Dandy character?
Banana Man. He's the main man. Love that guy.
Can you touch your nose with your tongue?
Can I touch my nose?
With your tongue?
Yeah, but can I put my nose down?
Yeah.
No.
What's the weirdest noise you can make? Tubes, you've been Dan-terrogated.
Hey guys, let me tell you a joke. It's really going to quack you up. Quack you up. You play football, you always win. Swan nil. Swan nil, really. Let's see if you can do better. Time for your jokes.
What do you call a pig that knows karate? A pork chop.
What did the stamp say in the letter? Stick to me, we'll go places.
Why did the chicken cross the playground? To get to the other slide.
Those jokes were stupendous. And if you think you can make us laugh, then just send us a video of your favourite jokes to jokes@dandy.com. That's all we've got time for this week, but I think we can all agree that the countryside is amazing. It's just like the city, but without all the things you like and enjoy. See you next time. Bye-bye. Can't wait to get out of here.